Hello there, so I'm back again. If you did not hear my recent upload, the recent reading I just uploaded, I encourage you and request you to do so before listening to this one because they both are interconnected and related with each other. Okay, if you resonate with that, this is something which is going to give you an add on to more clarity on your current situation and is going to help you have a clearer perspective and outlook on everything that you were going through or had to go through in the past. Okay, so whatever happened there in the past, if you resonate with that situation, it happened because your counterpart was listening to his or her friends, family members, or their mother, specially or specifically. Your counterpart did whatever they did because their family, their friends, or their mother in particular, if they do not have their mother in their life, it could be their sister or some other feminine individual who has a very motherly influence over their life. Your counterpart was under heavy influence of this person, and this person was ruling over for your counterpart's mind and their decision making. Okay, it's because of this lady, this feminine figure in your counterpart's life. They did not listen to their own intuition or emotions, and they did not give any second thought about what it was they were jumping into, and they just blindly followed their guidance, their advice, or orders in the past. Okay, which in result made your counterpart get involved with a karmic individual, start a karmic connection with that person, and kick you out of their life. Yes, that's what happened. If your counterpart ghosted you, abandoned you, and simply blocked you out of their life, this was the reason behind all of that. Their parents, their family members, their brothers, sisters, or their friends, your counterpart prioritizes way too much, guided them to do so, especially their mother, because there is this heavy energy of an empress who was dominating the whole situation here. Your counterpart could even be a mama's boy or a mama's girl here, or if that's not what it is, then there is definitely someone, a feminine individual in your counterpart's life who interferes in their decision making or their life way too much. Okay, so whatever happened in the past. Now what's happening? Their friends, family members, or their mother was against you and your spiritual soul connection because they simply do not understand what it is, and they did not even care to try to even understand what it is because that just is out of their syllabus, and they are incapable of even try to understand what it was. In order to make a name for themselves in the society, in order to attract more money or dowry in their family or in their home, in order to look down at you or make other people feel inferior of themselves, these people set your counterpart with someone else or trick them into pursuing something or someone else which was more beneficial for them in their opinion and perspectives. According to them, choosing that other person or that other connection was more like of an opportunity for them to attract or manifest financial abundance or make a name for themselves in the society in order to feel superior and powerful, high in status above others. That's what they wanted, and that's what they did. That's why they did what they did. And because your counterpart acted immaturely, and they had their own selfish agendas going on behind their mind. They kicked you out of their life, they blocked you, they abandoned you, may have ghosted you, and then went straight into that connection of theirs. They chose over you, which got approved by their friends, family members, society, or their mother in particular. As soon as they did what they did, trouble starting to follow your counterpart from everywhere, including their family members, their friends, and in particular their mother, if she has created all of this, or if she is the one who's to be blamed for this unfortunate chain of events to happen here. Okay? All of them are attracting troubles, problems, painful experiences and situations into their lives from all corners as a result of the karma they've created, especially the mother figure. I'm going to highlight the role this lady, this feminine figure who is more likely someone's mother here, because she's the one to be blamed for everything that has happened. It's not like all other people are innocent and they had no clue about anything that they were doing. It's just that because this person has authority over your counterpart's life or in their life, she misused it for all the wrong reasons. She wanted to rule, she wanted to dominate, she wanted to feel powerful, she wanted to feel important, she wanted to feel wise, which I don't think she is, because this person is just very, very negative and toxic. Very, very negative and toxic. Okay? Manipulating someone and tricking someone to kick a pure-hearted person out of their life in order to make them move towards someone who can bring them more money, fortune, and success, not thinking about right or wrong, healthy, unhealthy, negative or positive, toxic or pure. How can such a person be wise? Think about it very, very carefully. And this also gives you an opportunity to reflect on the importance you place on elders and how much you prioritize their opinions and their judgments over your own intuition and discernment to decide what's right and what's wrong, what's best and what's not for anyone's highest good. Think about it very carefully, because this is the lesson your counterpart failed to learn here. And if you do so, if you are also one of those people who do not give any second thought before blindly following people's advices and suggestions like this, you also need to learn a lot here. Okay? A lot actually. If this ending already took place in between you and the karmic partner they chose over you, now your counterpart has started to reflect back and think about what it is you said to them, what it is that you were trying to say to them, what it was that you brought on the table, and why. They mercilessly rejected it. Now they are receiving that clarity slowly. Now they are in that space to think about it all. After adding this loss in your life, or after giving you this loss of this soul connection of yours, after causing this separation in between you and your counterpart, these people can't even count the kind of losses and suffering that's coming towards them from everywhere they can look at in their life. They are unable to even count the number of problems they have in their life. They're unable to find solution for any of that. And they're not even able to balance themselves because it's coming from all corners. Okay? They're getting hit with more and more difficulties and unexpected negative changes coming at them from everywhere, that they don't even get the time to deal with one thing, as second, third, fourth, fifth, and 10th problem starts showing its appearance in front of them. This is what's happening at present. If these people had too much pride for what they have, for their name in the society, about their power and prestige, it's all going away. It's all going away. And everyone is now able to see and realize why it's happening here. I feel like all of them are getting reminded of you, one way or the other. They could have started to see your name here and there. And this is happening because the universe is trying to show them that this is your karma for what it is that you've done, for hurting an innocent soul who did you nothing wrong. There is one thing that you have karma with a soul, but it's not same when you think that you have a right to mistreat others or do injustices like this. Having karma with someone doesn't make you a judge. Having karma with someone doesn't give you flexibility or freedom to do such things to them. These people may not understand this, or they were just not aware of all of this. These people may not have this much awareness, and that's why they crossed all of their limits in doing wrong. These people have done so many injustices with you. As I said, you can't even count on your fingers, including your own counterpart, because they have no sense of their own. They can't even think straight on their own. Possibly were not even willing to, because it was difficult. It was forcing them to change, to grow, to evolve, to wake up from their sleep. It's because their friends or family members or their mother did not approve of that. They simply rejected their divine calling and then went straight in that other karmic connection they chose. They did you a lot of injustice. These people are also to be blamed for these injustices that were done to you. But look at things from a higher perspective and understand that you have karma with these souls. You had karma with these souls. And from your side, if you remained patient, if you did not give in to the negativity, you cleared your karma, but they created more for themselves. That's what happened here. What future holds for these people is that it's because they were prioritizing their own illusions and their negative judgments, which revolve around religion, ethnicity, background, caste, discrimination, arranged marriages for some, or beneficial marriages for others. They're going to pay a very, very big price for that. It's because these people were being haughty, adamant, insentient, and stubborn. They were holding on to their old ways of living and being and thinking. They were holding on to their orthodox mentality, and they were imposing that onto your counterpart by hook or crook. These people would never find happiness in their life. And instead of that, they're going to lose their blessings one by one. Because they were just being bad. They were just being mean. They were just being evil here. They were just portraying themselves as evil beings. They were being the devil in your life. They got to pay for it. They'll have to pay for it. A lot of them are going through financial problems. A lot of them are losing money, health, relationships, and anything they try to create in their life gets shattered soon after they try to create it or build, especially if it's related with love, relationships, or marriage. They'll never be able to create anything healthy or positive for themselves, including your own counterpart. They'll never be able to until and unless they do justice by your side and pick up and follow their divine calling. Things are going to remain like this if your counterpart continues to listen to his or her friends or family members and keeps on acting on their commands and demands, keeps on fulfilling their unrealistic, irrational expectations. Nothing is going to change in any of these people's lives because they are creating mess. They are creating and spreading negativity over positivity. They are promoting hatred based on religious differences, skin differences, skin color differences, language differences. They are just operating from the conditioning and the programming they've had. But this is so stupid and so ridiculous. Hating someone because they are from a different state. Hating someone because they are from a different country. Disapproving of someone because they speak a different language. Disregarding or discarding someone because they don't fit in your beauty standards. Where you think you're gonna go from God's wrath after doing such things to other people, after causing them so much hurt and pain with your words, actions, and deeds. Where do you think you'll be able to run away? A lot of such people think that God is just limited to the scriptures and the hymns and the pictures and religious places. Pray for these people so that they can see the light and wake up from their sleep. Have a reality check and smell the coffee. Especially this mother figure or this woman, if it's not a mother, whoever it is, depending on your personal situations, this mother figure is about to fall very, very sick, may even catch a life-threatening illness or disease. I'm not trying to add fear in anyone's mind. I'm simply letting you know what's coming and what's about to happen, because these people crossed all of their limits. They didn't leave any of their chance to misuse their power and authority, so you get served with what you deserve. I feel like unexpectedly something is going to happen with her, after which she's just going to get bedridden or is going to be in so much pain which is not going to leave her or her body till she passes away. And it's going to be very, very painful. I'm talking about physical pain here, not just emotional. That's also going to come, because once you get hit with something like this and you become dependent on others to stand up, to eat, to sleep, to drink, you get reminded of everything you have done in your life, one after the other, again and again. It's during those last moments of one's life they get reminded of everything. So I feel like once she hits this abrupt change that is soon to come into her life, she's going to start to think about the injustices she has done with you. They all are aware of you, okay? They all know about you. They know that you were there and they still did it. So she's going to get reminded of you, and I feel like after being in that miserable state, she'll start to feel empathetic towards you and the pain she caused you to experience, because she'll be made to go through even worse than that. At first on a physical level, then on an emotional and mental level. This is what's coming. And soon, other people who were involved are also going to find themselves in similar situations. They're all going to get reminded of you again and again until they finally drop down, come down on their knees, even if that means they are doing it mentally. Their ego gets shattered and dissolves, and they ask for forgiveness and mercy or help or assistance over their situation from divine. And that's when they are going to find this clarity in some way, shape or form, that they need to ask for forgiveness from those people they have hurt, and they'll start to see your name here and there. They're going to find resources as to how they can clear their karma and settle their karmic accounts. And then somehow from somewhere they're going to receive this information, this knowledge that they need to ask for forgiveness. They need to let go of their ego, pride and arrogance and accept that they might have done something terribly wrong with someone. They might have caused someone excruciating pain and heartache, and that's why they are in this situation, or that's why they are experiencing these kind of situations in their life. They are going to receive that clarity later on in life at some point of time in the future. This might already be happening at present with some of them in your particular cases. Okay, depending on the timelines you all are at present. All my messages and readings are timeless, so if it's not happening just yet, this might happen in the future. Near or distant cannot be predicted or stated because time is fluid. When there's going to be no balance left in their karmic account coming from their good karma, these changes are going to take effect in their lives, all of their lives, not just in the life of your counterpart, but in all of their lives, including the friends, okay, including their mean, arrogant, egoist friends who were constantly looking down at you. They are also one of the biggest cause behind your counterpart mistreating you and misjudging you. They are also one of the biggest reason behind these events. So no one is going to be able to escape from their karma. Be assured of that. Just be assured of that. And this guidance is not given to you to feel happy about the fact that they are also going to attract the same painful situations they caused you to experience. They caused you to experience. No. This is just to give you clarity. This is just to let you know that nothing is ever hidden from these divine forces and the highest source energy. Things happen to us because we need to learn and grow from those experiences. At the same time, become aware of our own choices and decisions and the resulting consequences that are going to arrive sooner or later in our life. This was a divine connection that was given to you so that you could learn your lessons. Now, this connection was also given to them. You were supposed to come into their lives for a reason. Now they are going to learn their lessons. And if they act stubborn and resistant, guess what's going to happen with them? Everyone is responsible for what they think, feel, say, and do, and then what comes after in their life for them to deal with. They got to learn all of that. The guidance that's coming for you here is that you remain patient and walk in silence. Do not react. Do not feel happy about any of that which is going on or is about to happen with these people, because there is nothing to feel happy about it. Yes, this must resolve your faith in divine and its justice, which never fails. Yes, it might take some time. Ultimately, eventually, it will resolve. 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 It will eventually but surely it gets served in the favor of the righteous one. Always. Divine justice always gets served in divine timing, not according to your timing. This is something you might have to learn, embrace, and accept as a part of your learning, as a part of your overall growth. This might be a lesson for you to learn here. These people are in a big mess they created for themselves. These people are going through what it is they need to go through in order for them to experience what they've caused others to experience, and at the same time learn from these experiences so that they can grow, learn, and evolve. I feel like some of them are still resisting these changes and are still being arrogant and in their ego, while others are surrendering. That can't be said who it is. It looks like some of them are, because truth, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, information is being presented to them. So whoever is taking heed of this divine guidance, they are moving forward on their path, they are learning, they are growing while dealing with these difficulties and painful experiences. At the same time, there are those who may not be willing to accept the truth and surrender, and that's on them, not on you. It's none of your business. So focus on your life, yourself, and your goals, not on theirs. Okay, those of you where these changes have already taken place and you can see that things have already ended on your counterpart's end with their karmic partner, now at present they have you on their mind as well as their mother, and they can clearly see that it's because of their mother or their sister or this feminine individual who was ruling over their mind and their decision making. They've done you wrong and lost everything in their life and created these kind of situations and circumstances for themselves. They're receiving that clarity. Slowly but surely, it is happening. They're connecting with their emotions now and their intuition to figure out a way as to how they can move forward, and some of them are receiving this guidance and this clarity that they need to come to you to make things right. They need to come to you to apologize and ask for your forgiveness, and you should forgive this person. Accepting them back or not is something which is dependent on both of your free will choices and decisions. But you can choose to forgive this person, and you should actually. If this person comes to you and accepts their mistakes or any other wrongdoings and is really from their heart, apologizes and asks for your forgiveness, forgive this person. And then ask divine, what should you do about this connection? Okay? Because I just see that you are about to get blessed with everything that which you wanted and wished for. Some of you are going to get back with their counterpart, those who wish to, while others are simply going to move forward in their life. You'll find yourself in a much more stable, safe and secure position than ever before. Money is coming in. It all looks good on your end. You are about to shine brighter than before. You're going to attract more and more money, more and more success, prosperity, and abundance in your life. And this is going to resonate with those, and this is going to apply to those, especially with those feminines who are following their spiritual path regardless of what their soul counterpart has done or is doing. Because that's a test for you as well, to face and overcome and pass. That's a test for you to see and check if you are going to still remain true to yourself, or you're going to throw in the towel and just start moving like everyone else is. If you're going to go down the same lane as others are and settle for the similar things they settle for, or you're going to still continue following your purpose, you still put in the necessary work to guide, heal, help, assist, and serve humanity in whatever shape or form you can. And you remain true to your values, your beliefs, and your path that's given to you. That's also a test. So those of you who did not give up on their divine calling, you passed that test. Now you're going to get rewarded with that. And that can even come in the form of reunion with your soul counterpart after you really see a change, a big, real change in your counterpart's attitude, behavior, and their ways. Keep in mind, it might not happen overnight. It might take some time, so don't expect much and don't think that, okay, now these changes have taken effect, the next moment I might have my reunion. That shows that you are still operating from not so positive energy, and this attachment, this dependency still needs to get taken away or eliminated from your system or your mind space. These are the lessons for you to learn here, okay? Keep in mind, a lot had happened here. Keep in mind that things may come up that you are still not aware of. So if you get triggered, step back, get centered, and process through your emotions before making any final calls or judgments about your life in general, because that's the guidance that's coming. Universe is saying that you continue to move forward. Wait before you jump onto or into anything that may have long-term effects in your life, on your life, and forgive these people, learn from these experiences, and choose to grow and evolve rather than becoming or being bitter about whatever happened here. Give your counterpart the space they need to process through their own emotions, because they're going to come up to you and maybe to sort things out or to talk things through or express themselves. Listen to them with open mind and no judgment. It's going to set both of you free, okay? Then whatever happens next is something that's your choice. I cannot say anything about that, because what happened was not easy for anyone to accept or tolerate. So it's going to be difficult for you to process through your own emotions of loss, of betrayal, and this backstabbing that happened here, okay? I know these readings are quite long, but we need to bring in as much depth and clarity as much as we can so that people know what happened, what's gonna happen, and what they can expect. I feel like this mother figure is going to realize that she has spent her whole life, mistreating others, abusing others, degrading others, using others, dragging others down, and things like that. And somewhere down the line, she's going to realize that she needs to give you justice. So she may set your counterpart free to pursue you, because I feel like at that point of time, she's going to realize that she doesn't have much time left to make her wrongs right, as things are just going to become unbearable for her. It is what it is what is coming, and it's because she was very, very stubborn and rigid with her ways. This was the only way for divine to bring in these positive changes to take place in all of your lives. This was the only way, because when they were presented with chances and opportunities to change their ways and accept new, They were clinging on to the old. They were resisting those changes. That was their free will choice. And as a result of that, they're going to go through whatever it is they have attracted and created for themselves. You get my point? But above all, I see that a win-win outcome is going to take place. You should not worry about anything because you are not going to lose anything. You haven't lost anything actually. Whatever was lost or was taken away was not good for you. It was not for the best. That's why it was taken away from you. But what's coming is better and best and much more beautiful and positive than you could expect it to be. Before anything positive can happen, things actually turn out very, very negative. And it is happening at present. These people are fighting with each other, or other people are going to come up at them and target them, cause problem, havoc, and challenges for them in their life, destroy their foundations, take away their blessings, cheat them, con them, betray them. People are going to come up against all of these people, and universe is going to make sure that they experience what they've caused you to experience. And it may appear that it's worse than what you had to go through to them. But it's all their karma, okay? These people need to learn their lessons and they need to let go of their old ways of being and living, and that's why all of these changes are going to take effect. Whatever happened, whatever your counterpart did to you, whatever mess they created, it all happened because of this motherly feminine individual or this mother figure or their friends, family members, and elders in their life. Okay, this was the cause, but I see that your counterpart is going to have a realization at some point of time in the future, or they may already be having this realization at present for those who have experienced these changes, that you were the one for them. You were the one and you were the best choice for them. They discarded like a piece of shit because the people who shouldn't even be there in their life were their priority, and they misjudged you and them and then landed into hell. So this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you immense clarity and insights. If so, let me know how you felt after listening to this reading in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe for more such guidance on a regular basis. That's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.